people who help us with the program, and we have five people that we'd like to recognize at this time who have contributed much to this. The certificate of appreciation. Appreciation is presented to Mr. Hiroko Higa for monitoring the 7th English Seminar for International Humanities Course students at Humanities Senior High School. Signed, Mr. Kuniyoshi, Principal. Mariko-san, would you please come up? And again, a certificate of appreciation to Mariko-san. And this is your third time for helping us. Thank you very much. And Ms. Toyokawa, would you please come? Mr. Toyokawa is supposed to be here also. I don't see him, so I'm going to
ありがとうございます。
At the very first seminar, there were only 2 certificates presented. So we've made many, many changes in 7 years. But when we first came up with the idea of a seminar, we had only the students and the teachers within our department to do the seminar. And we thought it was very, very important to look at the students, to see how their reactions were during the seminar, to see how they responded to guidance and things of this nature, what they contributed to the seminar. And we came up with what we call an Outstanding Attitude Award. And we select 1 student from each class. So last night, after the evening of culture exchange, all the leaders and all the teachers got together. And we discussed at length what we had watched you students do. And we decided, after some small debate, but in most, all of us were in agreement, to select 2 students for most outstanding attitude, 1 from class 2-7 and 1 from class 2-8. In class 2-7, Takayo Yamazato, please come up. Outstanding attitude is presented to Ms. Takayo Yamazato for her remarkable contribution to the 7th English Seminar for International Humanities Course students at Nanishi Senior High School. Signed, Kuniyoshi, Principal. In class 2-8, Harada Keja. As we all know, the seminar could not be possible without teachers. And in the past, we have used teachers within the resources of Okinawa Prefecture itself, the assistant language teachers which are hired by the central government and assigned to various schools in Okinawa. Due to some constraints this year placed on these particular teachers, we could not get them to help us with the seminar. So we put out a call for help. We told friends, we advertised in the newspaper, things of this nature, and we said, we need native speakers of English or speakers of English to help us teach high school students English. And we also said, we have no money to pay you. It's very hard in Japan to get someone to work for no money. But we did, and we got 6 wonderful volunteer teachers to teach you 6 wonderful different classes. And at this time, on behalf of the principal, I would like to present each of them with a certificate of appreciation. Okay, Ken, would you please come up? Certificate of appreciation presented to express my profound appreciation and my utmost respect for your contribution to the English seminar for International Humanities course students. Your gift of instructing will help to promote the English education and influence the students in their understanding of international affairs. I truly appreciate your interest and help for my school, and especially for my students. Signed, Mr. Tokashiki, Principal, Humanities Senior High School. I'm going to read Japanese. Just a moment, we'll read Japanese.
感謝状、ケン・オド・ウィアードのあなたは第7回国際人文化のセミナーにおいて講師として英語の指導に当たられ、独創的な授業で6 volunteer teachers. So now we'd like to ask each of the volunteer teachers to give us some comments for this seminar. So yeah, Mary, please.
First of all, I'd like to thank the teachers of Naha Nishi High School for making my stay here very comfortable. I really appreciated that cold drinks appeared everywhere we went magically. And I'm very proud of all you students and impressed by your English language ability and how hard you work. And I enjoyed meeting you, and I encourage you all to keep up, to continue your studies of English and your other foreign languages, because knowing foreign languages, this is the key to your future. Through learning another language, you can greatly expand the possibilities for your future. You will be able to travel all over the world. Maybe you will be able to find interesting and meaningful work. And most importantly, you will be able to make many new friends that would not have been possible without the study of foreign language. And you're here because of your hard work to learn English. I leave here knowing that I have made almost 100 new friends. And you will find out that that is the most valuable thing in life, is to make a friend. And to make so many at once is truly a unique experience that I have never experienced ever in my life. And thank you all, and I love you all, and I'll miss you. And I wish you very bright, happy futures that you deserve. Thank you.
Okay, you finally found out I know some Japanese. Stan and I, we had an agreement, well, as much as possible, not talking any Japanese.
No, I don't know Japanese.
You go to little Japanese, very little, but actually we had an agreement just to speak English, because we were warned that your English is very good. And I have to admit, I had my doubts about it. I heard other Japanese students talk English, and I am really amazed. Some of you are even better, and I feel a little ashamed to say it, than some of my classmates in Belgium. And as Mary said, languages are very important in your future. They're very important in your way of thinking. Thinking another language makes you think in another way. And I guess it's a lesson Mr. Brooke will teach you as well. He might not say it in the same words, but somehow you'll feel it yourself, I guess, in a matter of time. It takes time to do it. You didn't study that long any English, but you're very good. And I'm, well, cutting my speech because I'm getting boring again. So I hope you guys have a very good future. Well, I don't have any doubt about it. You have a very good future. And I think you'll do wonderful things for Okinawa, which is a wonderful region. Thank you very much.
Dan, please.
I'm not good in making speeches, so I'm going to make a short one. First of all, what I found that you are not shy. That was the beginning. And certainly some of you are not shy. And if you are not shy, I think it's the first step in mastering a foreign language, because you can express what you want, you can say what you want, even if at the beginning it is a broken English like mine. But I know the pain of learning foreign languages, so just keep going like that, continue, just try to speak. And as it is my last time I can hold the microphone, I would like to thank once more to Mr. Berg and Mr. Tomiyama, who invited me, and to all the teachers from the Nahanishi High School, who made a really great work in making this workshop. Thanks a lot.
I would like to thank Mr. Burke for sharing his students with me. I would like to thank the students for sharing their enthusiasm and their desire to learn. I think I'm going to go back to Foster and sign up for Okinawan dance and more Japanese class. You've just opened the window for me. And where's Oksan? Where'd she go? Thank you. Tell Musko-san. Thank you for playing Jackson Pony with me. That was a good memory. Thank you.
First, I'd like to thank Mr. Burks for the invitation, and all the teachers and staff of Nahanishi High School. Thank you very much. It's a privilege to be here. I should pay you for being so kind to me. The kindness is so wonderful. Thank you. The skits were wonderful. It made me laugh, smile, cry. And something that really made an impression was the last show on the puppets that you were talking about, Momotaro. Now, my impression and the symbolic part was that the Oni is not just a monster. It represents ignorance and stupidity and narrow-mindedness and things that people that don't want to learn English or don't want to understand English, because that is the international language. So thank you for that. It's a wonderful letter. This is a treasure that you will have for the rest of your life. People will take your money. Maybe you won't even have enough money for nice clothes. A place to stay may not be a palace. But this treasure no one will ever take away from you. Your English is your treasure. That is your future. So thank you very much for everything.
Brian, please.
My just wrote some notes down. I knew I would forget what I wanted to say. First of all, I'd like to thank the staff of Humanities High School for having me here. I appreciate this opportunity. It's been a wonderful experience. Thank you. For the students, the wonderful students we have out here, I want you to remember that you can be anything you want to be. A doctor, a nurse, a lawyer, an international business person, a computer scientist, anything you want to be. Don't let anyone stop you from being what you want to be. Follow your dreams. You all have dreams. The only person that can stop you from taking your dreams and following your dreams and learning and going forward and being happy in your life is you. That's the only person that can stop you. So don't follow what other people say all the time. Take advice, but listen to your heart. And follow your dreams. Never say I can't. Never say I can't. You can try, and you will usually succeed. The people that tell you you can't, they can't. You can't. You guys are the most intelligent students that I've come across in Okinawa. I see out here doctors, I see physicians, I see scientists, I see international business people. It's going to happen if you follow your dream. Every one of you has a dream, just follow it. That's my only request. And finally, I've been held to speaking English the whole time I've been here. But I'd like to speak a little Japanese so you understand exactly what I'm saying. Just one sentence. あなたの夢をついてください。ついていてくださいね。夢があるからね。絶対その夢から逃げないよ。頑張ってください。
Thank you very much for a very pleasant speech. Now, let's give them a big applause to them once more. We also have some Japanese teachers to help you to be here. And now, Miss Hiroko Higa, she's a teacher in Katena American High School. Would you make a short comment for the seminar, please?
日本語で
No.
日本語でやったらいいね。Thank you very much for inviting us. It was a great opportunity for every one of us. I teach Japanese and Japanese culture English only. I make a lot of mistakes in English still, and I can't pronounce many words like a fox. No, I can't do that. Called fox. Every day, my students correct me how to pronounce certain words, and it seems like I pronounce something very funny for certain words. But anyway, I forgot what to say. They were worried before they came over because they didn't know what kind of room they'll get, what kind of food they'll eat, and they never had they didn't know anybody except girls. And they kept asking, and they kept worried about, and I thought that they would be separate from everybody, and then maybe you would say next day I'm ready to go home. But they were not, especially at the cultural exchange program. They came up with, totally different things. This is not what we practiced, and then they disappeared. They didn't come back for a long time. I was so worried. But then they started working with Nahanishi students, and it turned out very nice program. I think they learned a lot, even more than I taught them. I teach culture, and it's very hard to teach cross-cultural communication without Japanese. American races, just like America. They eat American food. They're looking for hamburgers all the time. Now they're ready to go back to Burger King today. But I think they learned a lot from you and from your teachers. Wonderful experience. Thank you very much.
go to Roma. Please give us a short comment for the seminar. This is the first time to join the seminar.
Thank you very much for dear teachers and Mr. Banks. From this seminar, I learned practice makes perfect. So maybe students, you learn it. It's my experience. Thank you very much.
She is a home teacher of class 2A.
Good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to end the fifth lunches. I thank you for your cooperation and help. I enjoyed looking at seeing your workshop. It was very exciting. And also, I'd like to thank the students from Kadena High School. And yesterday, I was very impressed with the culture exchange because students were working very hard. And first, before we came here, students had only 2 or maybe 1 week to figure it. So I was worried about that, but it turns out it was a good seminar, and students worked very hard, and it was very successful. So I was very happy. And also, I'm very inspired by your energy, and I like to be energetic like as you are. So thank you very much.
And I want to speak later. So now I would like to ask either of Miss Mariko-san or Masako-san to make a short comment. Mariko-san? Okay. We had from PTA, thank you very much for your help. Mariko is going to give a short speech.
And first, thank you for this work and also the Tomyama Sensei and Yama Sensei for asking me for the help and I attended here. I really enjoyed it. This is my third time, 30 years attending this seminar. I think you are the best student, best group. And also that you have so much strength. I'm very surprised. You could do so much work. And also that thank you very much for the playing with my son, Masato. He's really enjoyed it. And also that things went very smooth this year. I very appreciate. Also the anyway, the language is very, very important to the future. Also especially English, it's very important. And I wish all to be study harder and be capable with society. And I wish really for the everybody grow. Thank you very much.
Now, I would like to ask one of the students from Kadena High as a representative of Kadena High School American School to make a short comment. Joshua? Okay, Joshua is going to
I'm not too good at making speeches either, but well, from all of my friends from Kadena, thank you very much. It's been a very good experience. And thank you, Mr. Burks and Mahanishi staff and the SITs. You guys are great. And then thank you, students. It was good.
Now, Mr. Tomiyama is going to give us a short comment speech as the Chief of English Department.
Oh, now I am very embarrassed because former speakers told what I wanted to speak. Okay. First of all, I was very surprised because you are on time. It's the closing ceremony. At every workshop and at any activity of the seminar. And you tried very hard at everything. So I was surprised. Okay, now after getting back to school, I want you to try hard. The same with the seminar. And I'd like to give you a word. It's very important. Aim hard. 目標を高く持って。Get over your idle mind. 怠け心に負けないで。Look to the future. 将来を見つめて。Keep the faith. 信仰心を持って。If you follow this word, you will get success. In the end, you will feel pride of yourself when you through with learning in your heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tomiyama. Now, Mr. Jerry Brooks is going to give us a speech. Thank you.
Only 30 more minutes, okay? You're not listening, I checked you. Just a short speech, 30 minutes. I like my Mickey Mouse shirt. I thought just for the closing ceremony. As I said earlier, this is 7 times I have done this. This is the second best seminar that we have ever had. I'm sorry, it has to be second best. The best seminar was the first one, because when we did the first one, we could have this one. So the first one had to be the best, because it was the start. But this, without a doubt, has been one super, very super seminar. And I'm very, very proud to be able to say to all the teachers in here, look, these are my students. These are my students. And I'm very, very proud of them. You worked hard, you played hard, and you're very, very sleepy. Is that right, Naomi? You're sleeping? But please remember, what you have learned here, you can take with you. It's yours. Nobody's going to take it away. We have given it to you, the teachers, all of us. You have given to each other. Last night, I'm sure that many of you learned very much about your own culture, and definitely you learned about foreign cultures. It's all yours. It's your present. You keep it forever. No one will take it away from you. If we go back about 15 months ago, when you were Ichidensei, you remember? We came to Nahadashi Senior High School and we told you, Mr. Tamaki and I told you that you're going to have a seminar. And what's the seminar? And we got together for 1.5 days in the seminar house. And at that time, I told you that if you listen and do what I tell you, you would be able to speak English like your senpai. And it's true. It's one step at a time. One step. You have taken many steps since 15 months ago. You are doing things that no other high school students in Japan are doing in speaking English. So we still have about 15 more months. So there are still some more steps that we must take. But if you are brave enough take those steps, by the time you graduate from school, you'll be speaking beautiful, beautiful English. So I ask you, please trust me. Please follow me. Please do as I ask. And all of you will be speakers of English. You are already the best in Japan. I want to make you the best in the world. So let's just keep trying. Mr. Tomiyama stole my line just a moment ago. But remember, there are three important words that you keep right. See, I stole his him last night. Three important words. Words that you should never, never, never forget. Try, try, and try. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. I myself have been working with Mr. Bird for more than 2 years, and I've already seen Mr. Bird working very hard. And this seminar is not an exception. To make this seminar successful, Mr. Bird worked very, very hard. And when I have him with me and see him working so hard, it's very difficult for me to say I'm tired or I can't do that. So I think it's very, very lucky for me to have him beside me to encourage myself. Thank you very much. And please give him a big applause if you want to. Now we have one of the great self-help viewers that you should follow. Miss Tokashiki.
First of all, I'd like to thank you, thank all the students and English high school teachers for giving me an opportunity like this. And I was really impressed with what you put on for the past 2 days. And I could tell that you worked so hard for this, and I think you all should be proud of yourself. And I'm also surprised at how much energy you left after what you did and I feel so old. And I had a great time, and that is something I'll never forget. And I hope that you all get a great time just like I did.
Now I am supposed to make some comments as the assistant leader of this seminar. First of all, there is something I want to ask you. Do you still remember this seminar slogan? Yes? I'm so happy to hear that. All of you still remember what this seminar slogan is. It's have fun while you learn English. I think you did it. And I really think that you really did a good job. And I was impressed with many things, like as teachers mentioned, your performances and your skits, and your very keen attitude towards learning new things. And I am proud of being your teacher, and at the same time, I strongly felt that I myself have to study as much as you do. And Miss Brian just mentioned, I think there's one thing that you know through this seminar. Of course, you learn many things through this seminar, but I mentioned just one thing, that you should know that it depends on you, how you lead your life, you know. You can decide what you become, what you do. And first, you should have your aim and try to reach that aim. And you can do anything. To this seminar, you can talk. You have spent 3 days with many native speakers of English and English teachers from Belgium and from Poland. And I think you have known that you could make it. And I want you to know that you can do anything if you try to do your best. Thank you very much for everything. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for your calculations. Now we are going to close this closing ceremony for the 7th English Seminar for International Humanities Course students. Thank you very much.
2-year-old fell asleep. So I was in there with one on my lap and possibly the other one on the side, just keep breathing, keep breathing. All right, let's do it. Down to the rest of the very bottom.
I'm very tired.
I had to buy my own t-shirt. I know what's in my bag.
I'm not tired. Are you tired? Don't talk to the cameraman, never talk.